Hi, my name is Tammy Macbeth Brown. I am doing a presentation on homelessness for my developmental psychology class, Psych 605. There are an estimated 553,742 people in the United States experiencing homelessness on a given night. According to the most recent national point in the time estimated, January 2017, this presents a rate of approximately 17 people experiencing homelessness per every 10,000 people in the general population. 66.7% of all total homelessness population of the United States is a single individual, with the remaining 33.3% being families. In the state of Georgia, total homelessness is 10,443, homeless households 815, veterans 801, young adults 596. Homeless population, but present 13% of the general population: American Indians, Alaskan Natives, Native Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders, and those of more than one race each make up less than 5% of the general population. More than 50% of homeless families are African American. Numerically, white people are the largest race group within homelessness. Ending homelessness require housing combined with the type of services supported by the HHS programs. Delivery of treatment and service to persons experiencing homelessness are included in the activities of many HHS agencies, including Administration for Children and Families, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Health Resources and Services Administration, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. I think the first step needs to be fair housing. Houses are so expensive today that most families, two-family homes, can't afford to pay their mortgages. There needs to be more programs to get the homeless employed, classes to offer them means of getting training and certificates, free therapy and clinics, more clothing banks along with food banks. We need to know why and how these people ended up on the street, and always being mindful these people are somebody's mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, sister, brother, and child. If we take these people off of the street, give them education, training, and tools to keep them off of the street, we run the rate of having a lower homeless rate. As the saying goes, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if we teach him to fish, he can eat for the rest of his days. A bill in the Georgia Senate would ban local governments from using federal dollars to build permanent homeless shelters and financially penalize cities that have a higher than average homeless population. It would also make it a misdemeanor to take shelter on the state property. When you ride down the street in Atlanta, anywhere within 2-mile radius of the capital, homelessness is out of control. We are unaware of how many homeless people sleep in the streets of Atlanta, Georgia, as of today because of COVID. COVID has caused one not to be able to go out and do a survey, but we could only imagine that the numbers increased greatly. Many people lost jobs, which in turn made them lose homes. Always be mindful that no one desires to be homeless and live on the street. Statistics only show numbers. They don't show the tears on the face of a mother who can no longer provide safe shelter for her children. They don't show the defeat on the father's face when he can't get a job because he doesn't have an address, in turn unable to feed his children. Going into Atlanta and seeing these big, beautiful buildings, all of the entertainment, baseball fields, football fields, all kinds of gorgeous amenities, to leave there and see babies hungry, sitting on the street, lying on the concrete, cold in the wintertime. How are we able to sleep? Atlanta Missions is doing their best to put an end to homelessness in their area. With the 4 shelters that includes shelters for women, children, as well as for men, they're tackling the heartbreaking problem head on. We need to begin to write letters, to do marches for those who can't fight for themselves, for those who have no home to go to at the end of the day. We must do our part. Being a part of my church, we have No Child Goes Hungry. We collect food at our food pantry, partner with schools to make sure the kids have something to eat once they get home and then over the weekend. We need more organizations like this that are willing to walk the streets, to collect money, to do things to make sure that our children don't go hungry. The next time you see a homeless person on the street, don't turn away. If you don't have $1 to offer them or a sandwich to give, ask them how they're doing and tell them to have a nice day. Remember, until you walk in a man's shoes, don't judge.